Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about one of the interview question, that is a reverse string in TypeScript. It's not in a Java, it's not in a Python. Okay, it's not in a C Sharp as well. It is basically TypeScript. Okay. Recently, one of the member directly pinged me and asked me that how many ways we can able to create a string, reverse a string. Okay. For that purpose, I'm going to do this one. Okay. And here different ways to reverse a string. Okay, I'm going to originally what we are following in our Selenium or Java or C Sharp or Python. Reversing how we are following, right? That method I'll show you the first. Okay, here I'll create one file, reverse a string dot ts file. Okay, and here I'm going to creating a function. Okay, function. That function name I'm mentioning for reverse string. Okay, that particular string I'm referring for input value which we can able to provide. Okay, input string format. Okay, and also I'm type this method should accept, that is called a string. Okay, now my string is able to accept. Okay, and then we can able to use for let reverse, and I'm specifying some empty string value. Okay, and then here we are going to use as usual the for loop. Okay, which we are going to get for the string, right? I is equal to input dot a length minus 1. Okay, and then we are making for I less than or equal to 0, and then I minus minus. Okay, once it is provided, then we are going to assigning that entire reversed string or plus or equal to input, and I'm providing for the I. Okay, this particular function need to be returned this reversed. Okay, reversed variable which we are going to get it, right? Now I need to print this one. This is the easiest way which we are regularly used for reversing a string, which is any programming language directly. This particular part will never change, right? Directly we can able to use it. And now I am going to use for here constant. I'll mark it as a original. Okay, that is a string we are going to use, that I'll use for TypeScript. Okay, TypeScript. Now this particular TypeScript need to be converted, right? Now for this constant reverse, okay, equal to, and I need to use for reversed method, reverse string method, and I need to pass my variable. Okay. Now this particular method will return for the value. That value we need to see into the console. Okay. Now in the console, I'm going to mention for this reverse string. Okay. Now I'm saving. Okay. This particular thing, see, simple as much as, right? It's very simple format. How it will be reverse, we can see into the console location. Oh shit. Okay. No issue. We need to run TSC TypeScript. Okay. A dot slash. I need to mention for reverse a string dot ts file. Okay. Okay, if you see, it will convert into JSON file. Okay, now I need to run for node space dot sorry dot slash, and I need to mention for reverse a string dot js. Okay, now if I run, see here script place, it is, see, it is provided for a reversed value. Okay, t p t y p e s c r y t I p t. Okay, like this it will be converted. Okay, this is the simplest way of conversion of string. Okay, that is my output. Okay, similar format can we do for any other way? Yes, we have for so many ways we can able to do for reverse string. Okay, there is another way which we can able to see. So normal recursive approach is one another method. Okay, that is basically it will return for complete string. Okay, that how you can able to do, we'll see. Okay, now I'm commenting this particular code. I'm going back. Okay, there is another function. Okay, function reverse string. Okay, using for recur, and here we can able to use the input or string, anything, no issues what exactly we're going to use. Okay, I'm going to providing this. Okay, now here we need to if my input is equal to empty. Okay, return empty. Okay, else return recurring input. Okay, dot substring. Okay, substring method is gone, substring. Okay, that I can provide for 1 and plus input 0. Okay, now this method what will happen, right? It will return that empty string, and then if it is you are passing your empty string, then it will return a string, empty string, then it will give you for some reversing the string. Okay, this method at the same location it will travel for n number of times. Okay, console.log. Okay, and here again I'm going to use for this method name. Okay, again I'm using for my string become TypeScript. Okay, now again I will have for same TS first, then second node reverse. Okay, see, again the value is perfectly displayed. Okay, like this we can able to use. Okay, here is where basically if you stop substring, right, it will inbuilt functionality, it will take the character by character. Okay, and there is one more is there, that is called array based. Array based means character we need to copy without any built-in functionality, and we can able to do that. Okay, this is another approach. Okay, here also we can able to see in the last place we use the substring, right? Instead of the substring we'll do for array format, means once we converted a array to we what all the data it is coming, right? The script we are going to converting the character array format, then we are going to reversing the string, then again we are going to use for reversing that. Okay, like that you have to do for multiple places, then we finally will get for that entire value. Okay, how you can able to do this one. Okay, now another approach. Third approach, this one. Okay, this is basically array based on. Okay, and here also function again I'm declaring here reverse string one by one. Okay, and again here also str string colon string. Okay, we are returning some string values, and first we need to convert as a character array, right? Char array. Okay, the char array become a, we are going to get the string format. Because of that I'm going to declaring the array again. Okay, now this particular array too we need to store some array format. Okay, that is we are going to use for reversed array. Okay, I'll mention as a reversed array. Okay, here I'm going to use again string. Okay, string array I'm declaring. Okay, now this particular place we need to character, we need to take everything one by one. Okay, which is the string we are providing. TypeScript, if you are providing the TypeScript, each one of the string I'll copy and then I'll store into character array. Okay, storing into a character array location. Okay, that purpose I'm using for loop. Let I equal to 0. Every array index position start with the 0, right? For that I'm mentioning I is greater than str dot a length. Okay, I plus plus. It will go for up to last end. Okay, once it is coming, then I'm going to store into the character array I is equal to str I, which is the str I value it is coming. That same index position I'm storing. Now I stored that all the character array. Okay, once it is got and it will store into the character array. Now I want to reverse everything. Okay, which we are getting that character array, right? That character array I want to reverse now. Okay, now for that again I need to use for loop. Here let I is less than or equal to, sorry, equal to character array dot a length minus 1. Okay, means last to first it will go. Okay, now I is less than or equal to 0, I minus minus. Okay, here we are created already reversed array. Okay, reversed array, and here I'm going to store reverse array, reverse array dot length is equal to char array I. If that both are equal, then I'm going to store. Okay, it will do for completely manually one by one, which is the values it is coming, right? We are already reversed. A reversed string one, we are going to storing that entire into a string format again. Okay, first we done, which we get the string. That string we converted into character array. Then, which is the character array having the data that we done as a reverse. Okay, and finally we are going to do for storing that entire into a string format. That become a result and null format I'm providing. Okay, here I'll use for loop again. Let I equal to 0 because that array reverse array is having 4 data, right? That array we need to reverse. Okay, not reverse, we are going to run reverse array dot length I plus plus means we are going to show that entire thing. Okay. Result plus are equal to the reversed array I. Okay. Now, if you see now, return results. Okay. Now for this again, if I use for console.log, and here if I use for results, sorry, reverse string value, and inside that I'm going to declaring as a TypeScript. Okay. Now again here I'm going to use for first TS. Now node. See, here it is provided value. Maybe you'll get one more question whether it will display correct or not. Okay. Testing Selenium. Okay. Testing Selenium. Now see Selenium testing. Okay. Like this it will provide you how much you want. You can how many times you want to create, that many times you can able to create and get the result. Okay. These are the three different approaches. I hope it this entire session you like it. Thank you for watching and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.